everyone, welcome to episode 2. My name is Gwen from Eve Count, and today we are going to talk about chatbots and digital chiefs of staff. So in our last session, we discussed the burn rate illusion and why adding headcount doesn't always equal adding leverage. Today, we need to address the biggest misconception in artificial intelligence right now, the difference between a chatbot and a true autonomous agent. So if you've ever used the standard chat interface or an AI interface, especially the earlier times, you've experienced what we call statelessness, where there's no persistent memory. So imagine hiring an absolute genius to work in your company. They know everything about marketing, finance, and operations, but there's a catch. Every time you walk out the door at 5 p.m., their memory is wiped. And when it comes back the next day, they don't know who you are, they don't know what you worked on yesterday, and they have no idea what your company actually does. The memory vanishes. It has zero continuous state regarding your business. So in order to build a true agentic swarm that actually grows with your team, you have to solve this memory problem, and you have to give the machine a long-term flawless recall. So in enterprise architecture, we achieve this through a process called retrieval augmented generation, also known as RAG. And there's lots of information about that, so we're just gonna kind of gloss over that so you can do some on your side. So think of it like this. Instead of trying to teach the AI everything about your company up front, we instead take a look at something that's very familiar to all of us. Sharing your Google Drive folder with a colleague in order for them to understand what it's about. Kind of like an onboarding package. You can even start CCing them in active email threads and sharing with them some of your past meeting transcripts. And in this way, we can actually build a massive, perfectly organized digital library that forms the basis of information for every AI colleague or proxy that you're onboarding. So a single AI doing this is also great, but sometimes they are also known just as assistants. But in order to run a company, you need something called a swarm. You need concurrent workers that understand what each other is doing at the same time. So one digital agent handles outbound pipeline generation, another completely separate agent manages customer support. Another runs data analysis on your accounting software, and then another one does even business intelligence research. So these agents don't actually now have to wait for your prompts to do so. They speak to each other. So if the support agent realizes a customer complaint is actually a massive billing error, it doesn't just reply to the customer. It securely passes the specific error details to your finance agent. The finance agent checks your account and issues the refund, and then tells the support agent that they need to notify the client that the money is on the way. So this isn't science fiction. There are a lot of companies that are already creating kind of like template models for this, but as most companies know, every company is different. And everybody in the company and who you hire, each employee works in a different scale of how they want to involve or how much they want to involve their agent or AI within their own workflows. So in the next episode, we will dive into exactly how you manage these different use case scenarios across your human workforce and how you manage these different agents so they don't step on each other's toes.